Have you ever felt like life is moving too fast? Somehow you're the only one falling behind. That sinking feeling that everyone else is ahead, achieving, winning, living, and you're stuck waiting, wondering if you've already missed your chance? That thought eats away at you in silence, doesn't it? You look at the timeline set by others. You compare your path to theirs. You feel the pressure of invisible clocks ticking over your head, whispering that you're too late. But let me ask you, what if that feeling was a lie? What if the truth is this? You are right on time. You weren't supposed to reach that milestone earlier. You weren't meant to have it all figured out when others did. The struggles you faced, the delays, the heartbreaks, they weren't wasted moments. They were shaping you. Every single one of them was building the strength you need for what's ahead. You see, time has never been your enemy. The enemy has always been the voice convincing you that you're not enough, not ready, not moving fast enough. That voice is wrong. You are exactly where you're supposed to be in this moment, right now. Think about the things you've survived, the battles that left scars, the waiting that felt endless. All of it was preparing you in ways you couldn't see at the time. The pain sharpened your vision. The silence taught you patience. The setbacks forged your resilience. If you had received everything earlier, would you have been ready to hold it? Would you have had the wisdom to keep it? Sometimes the delay is the blessing. Sometimes what feels like being late is life's way of making sure you arrive prepared. The truth is, you have not missed your moment. Your moment is unfolding right now. The path you are walking is not behind schedule. It is perfectly aligned with who you are becoming. Every second you've spent doubting yourself was still a part of your growth. Every door that closed was leading you to the one that opens for you, and only you. You are not behind. You are not late. You are not forgotten. You are right on time. And think about this. What happens to a seed planted in the ground? It doesn't sprout instantly. It stays hidden, growing roots, gathering strength beneath the surface. From the outside, it looks like nothing is happening. But in truth, everything is happening. That's you. You've been growing underground, unseen. And now, it's time to rise. Not too early, not too late. Exactly when you were meant to. So stop measuring your life by the pace of someone else's journey. Their timing isn't yours. Their path isn't yours. You've been through things they haven't, and you'll walk into doors they never will. Your story doesn't need to match theirs, because your story is yours alone, and the very things you thought disqualified you are the things that prepared you. That's not weakness, it's power. It's proof that you are built for your own destiny. Take a deep breath and feel the weight you've been carrying. That fear of being too late, of being behind, it's not yours anymore. Let it go. You don't need to race against anyone else. You don't need to rush to catch up. You just need to own the moment you're standing in. Because this moment, right now, is the perfect time for you to rise, to act, to claim what's waiting for you. You don't need to wait for permission. You don't need to beg for the right opportunity. You don't need to wonder if you've missed your chance. You haven't. You are still here. You are still breathing. And that means there is still purpose beating inside of you. Everything in your life has brought you to this exact moment, not by accident, not by mistake, but by design. So when the voice tries to tell you you're late, when it tries to convince you you're behind, remember this truth and let it sink deep into your soul. You are not late. You are not behind. You are right on time. Right on time for the breakthrough. Right on time for the opportunity. Right on time for the life you've been fighting for. And if you choose to believe it, if you choose to step into it, nothing can stop what's meant for you. Because this is your moment, and it has arrived. Every second you spend doubting yourself is a second stolen from the life you're meant to live. You've carried the weight of hesitation long enough. That voice telling you to wait, to hold back, to play it safe, it's been robbing you of moments you'll never get back. But the truth is clearer than ever. The time to move is now. The fear that once held you doesn't define you anymore. What defines you is the fire that's been building inside, the fire that refuses to be ignored any longer. You've spent too many nights replaying mistakes, thinking about what could have been. You've wasted enough energy wondering if you're ready. Stop asking if you're ready. You are ready. Life has been preparing you with every challenge, every disappointment, every heartbreak. That was your training, that was your test, and you passed because you're still here, still breathing, still standing. That is proof enough that you are equipped for what comes next. Don't underestimate the power of this moment. This isn't just another day. This is the turning point. The second you decide that enough is enough, everything changes. The second you choose to stop listening to doubt, your life begins to shift. It doesn't happen in the future. It happens the moment you believe it. The moment you step into the truth that you are right on time. The world will try to convince you otherwise. It will tell you you're too late, too old, too broken, too far gone. But the world is wrong. It doesn't know the strength you've built in silence. It doesn't know the battles you fought when no one was watching. It doesn't know the resilience running through your veins. That's your advantage. That's what makes you unstoppable. What others think disqualifies you is the very thing that qualifies you. This is your wake-up call. No more waiting for permission. No more hiding behind fear. No more watching from the sidelines while life passes you by. You've been holding back long enough, and the cost of staying the same is greater than the risk of stepping forward. Think about that. Every day you hesitate, you lose a piece of the life you could be living. Every excuse you make keeps you trapped in the same cycle. Isn't it time to break free? You already know what happens if you do nothing. You've lived that story. You've felt that emptiness. You've seen what it's like to settle, to shrink, to silence your own potential. That's not living, that's surviving. But you weren't created just to survive. You were created to rise. You were created to break limits. You were created to become more than even you imagined. And now is the moment to claim that truth. Feel the urgency in your chest. That's not anxiety. That's life demanding more from you. That's your soul pushing you to step into everything you've been waiting for. Don't silence it. Don't ignore it. Let it push you forward. Because if you can feel it, that means the time has already come. You are standing on the edge of your breakthrough, and the only thing between you and the life you want is the decision to act. So stop holding back. Stop waiting for the perfect timing. Stop convincing yourself that tomorrow will be better. Tomorrow doesn't exist yet. The only thing that exists is right now, and right now is all you'll ever have. This moment is enough. You are enough. You've been enough all along, but now it's time to live like it. Step into it with courage. Step into it with conviction. Step into it knowing you are not behind, you are not late, and you are not forgotten. Every breath in your lungs is proof that you're still in the game. Every beat of your heart is a reminder that your time has not passed. It has arrived. This is your moment. Don't let it slip away. Don't waste another second doubting who you are or what you're capable of. You are right on time. For the life you've dreamed of, for the future you've been waiting for the greatness that's been waiting inside you to be unleashed, right here, right now. This is it. You've been waiting for a sign, but the truth is the sign has been inside you the whole time. That restlessness you feel, that quiet frustration, that hunger for something more, it isn't an accident. It's life itself telling you to rise, to move, to step into what's waiting for you. You can feel it in your bones that you're meant for more than the routine, more than the doubts, more than the limits that have been chaining you down. And the reason you can feel it so strongly right now is because your moment has come. Think about how many times you've held yourself back because of fear. Fear of failing, fear of judgment, fear of not being enough. But let me tell you this, fear is a liar. Fear disguises itself as protection, but in reality it's been stealing your future. It has tricked you into shrinking when you should be expanding. It has convinced you to wait when you should have acted. But you don't have to listen anymore. The second you choose courage over fear, everything changes. Every great transformation begins in a single moment of decision. One choice to say, I won't live like this anymore. One choice to rise when staying down feels easier. One choice to believe that your future can be bigger than your past. That's how it begins. Not with perfection, not with guarantees, just with the decision to start right here, right now. You've been through storms that should have broken you, but they didn't. You've walked through nights that felt endless, but the morning still came. That means you have proof written in your own life that you can survive anything. You didn't make it this far just to stop now. You didn't endure all that pain just to live small. Everything you've endured has been fuel preparing you for this exact season. Every scar is proof that you're still alive, still standing, still capable of more than you know. Look around you. How many people give up on themselves before they even begin? How many bury their dreams because they believe it's too late? That's not going to be you. You are not here to settle. You are not here to fade into the background. You are here to create, to rise, to live a life that shakes the ground you walk on. And the only thing stopping you is the belief that you don't have enough time. But hear this clearly. You are right on time. Not a minute too late. Not a second behind. Exactly when you were meant to arrive. This is why urgency matters. Because life won't wait forever. Opportunities don't sit still. Every day you hesitate, every day you let fear take the wheel, is a day you can never get back. Time doesn't slow down, but you have the power to decide how you use it. The question is, will you keep wasting it, or will you finally step into the life you were meant to live? There will never be a perfect moment. There will never be a day when everything feels safe and certain. Waiting for that day is how people spend their whole lives in the shadows. But you, right now, you have a choice. You can break the cycle. You can take the leap. You can decide that today is the day you stop existing and start living. And when you do, everything changes. Not because the world suddenly becomes easier, but because you become stronger. You start to realize that nothing can truly stop you but you. You begin to see that the limits you thought were real were just walls you built in your own mind, and once you tear them down, nothing stands in your way. This is your moment. The moment to rise. The moment to stop doubting, stop delaying, stop shrinking. You don't need more time. You don't need more approval. You don't need more preparation. You need to believe that everything you've been through has already made you ready. You need to claim the truth that you are not behind. You are not late. You are right on time, and if you act on that truth now, nothing can hold you back from the life that belongs to you. You've been waiting for the right time, but the right time is not something you wait for. It's something you create. Every heartbeat is a reminder that your chance hasn't passed. Every breath is proof that the clock hasn't run out on you. You are alive, and that alone means you still have a purpose to fulfill. The life you want is not waiting years down the road. It's waiting for you to claim it now. Think of how many times you've silenced yourself. How many times you've dimmed your light because you thought the world wasn't ready. But the truth is, it wasn't the world holding you back. It was you. You've been standing in your own way, telling yourself lies about timing, about worth, about being prepared. But deep down, you already know. You are prepared. You've been prepared by everything you've endured. Every sleepless night, every closed door, every heartbreak carved the strength you carry today. That strength is enough to move you forward, but only if you stop hesitating. There is no guarantee that tomorrow will bring another chance. There is no promise that the opportunity will wait until you feel comfortable. Comfort is the trap that keeps most people stuck in the same cycle for years. They trade their potential for safety, their future for routine, but you're not like them. You feel the pull of something greater, and that pull won't go away until you answer it. If you ignore it, the regret will grow louder with time. But if you act on it, you will see what you are meant to become. You can't keep telling yourself that later is safer. Later is not safer, it's deadly. Later kills dreams, later robs futures. Later leaves people looking back at their lives wishing they had the courage to begin sooner. Don't let that be you. Don't let later steal your destiny. Your time is not later. Your time is now. When you choose to step into this moment, something inside you will shift. The fear will still be there, but it will no longer control you. You'll realize that courage is not the absence of fear. It's moving forward in spite of it. And once you take that step, the world starts to open up in ways you never imagined. Opportunities you thought were gone will begin to appear. Strength you didn't know you had will rise to the surface. Momentum will carry you forward, but only after you decide to take that first leap. You've been standing at the edge of change for too long, staring at what could be, telling yourself stories about why you can't. But it's time to stop watching and start living. Time to stop waiting and start building. Time to stop doubting and start believing. The life you've been longing for isn't waiting to be discovered. It's waiting to be created by you. And no one else can do it. No one else can live your story. No one else can carry your purpose. It's yours alone. So feel the urgency. Feel the fire in your chest. That is your reminder that this moment matters. That is your proof that you can't afford to waste another second. Because every second counts, every decision counts. And right now, the decision is yours. Will you keep living in hesitation, or will you rise into the life that belongs to you? This is your defining moment. This is where you stop shrinking and start standing tall. This is where you stop saying someday and start saying today. You don't need anyone's permission. You don't need the world's approval. You need only the courage to believe that you are not late, you are not behind, you are exactly where you're meant to be. And if you move now, if you act with everything inside of you, the life you've been waiting for will meet you halfway. Your moment is here. Your time is now. You are right on time. The truth is, you already know what happens if you keep waiting. You've lived it. The quiet frustration, the nagging emptiness, the nights where you lie awake, replaying everything you didn't do. Deep down, you're tired of living on pause, tired of settling for less than what you know you're capable of. And that's why you can't stop here. You can't silence the pull inside of you anymore, because that pull isn't random. It's your life demanding more. It's proof that you're not meant to stay where you are. Every time you silence that voice, you betray yourself. Every time you tell yourself not yet, you put your dreams on hold for a tomorrow that isn't promised. That's why so many people live lives of regret. Not because they failed, but because they never started. Don't make the mistake of thinking you have forever. You don't. Time is moving whether you act or not, and every day you hesitate, the cost grows heavier. The question isn't whether you have what it takes. The question is whether you're willing to stop wasting what you've been given. You don't need more signs. You don't need more proof. Look at your own life, the pain you've survived, the storms you've walked through. That was the preparation, that was the proof. You've already been tested. And the fact that you're still here means you're stronger than you realize. Everything you've endured has carved out the resilience you need to rise right now. You are not unprepared, you are equipped. You are not behind, you are right where you need to be. But here's the truth you can't ignore. No one is coming to save you. No one is going to hand you your destiny. The responsibility is yours. And that is the best news you could hear, because it means you already have the power to change everything. The future you want is not locked behind some unreachable wall. It's waiting for the courage inside you to come alive. It's waiting for you to stop hesitating and step fully into it. Think about what's at stake if you don't. Another year of waiting, another year of silence, another year of convincing yourself that you're not ready. That cycle will bury you if you let it. But if you break it, if you choose to act now, everything shifts. You reclaim your power, you reclaim your time, you reclaim your life. And from that moment forward, nothing will ever be the same again. This is why you cannot afford to look away, cannot afford to slip back into old habits, cannot afford to keep putting off the life that was meant for you. The clock is not your enemy. It's your reminder that life is moving, and you are meant to move with it. And if you don't, you will watch your potential fade into regret. But if you do, if you rise today, you will finally step into the greatness that has been waiting for you all along. So rise. Not tomorrow, not someday. Now, with the strength you've built, with the fire that refuses to die, with the truth echoing in your chest that you are not late, you are not behind, you are exactly on time. Stop hesitating, stop waiting, stop doubting, start living, start building, start becoming. Your moment isn't coming, it's here. Your time isn't in the future, it's now. And if you believe it, if you act on it with everything inside of you, nothing can stop what's meant for you. This is your moment. Claim it, because you are right on time. The moment you decide to rise above your old self, everything changes. The weaknesses that once held you back begin to lose their grip. The doubts that once chained your mind start to fade. You are no longer the same person you were yesterday because you've chosen to step into a higher version of yourself. That choice alone carries a power greater than any excuse, any fear, or any obstacle. And once you understand this, you realize that the only limits you face are the ones you've been carrying inside your own mind. Every battle you've fought, every scar you've earned has been preparing you for this moment. The struggles weren't meant to destroy you, they were meant to sharpen you. They were carving strength into your character, molding resilience into your soul, and forging courage where there was once only hesitation. The pain you've endured was never wasted. It was the foundation on which your new life will stand. When you refuse to remain the same, the world has no choice but to respond. Life bends to those who are unshakable, to those who are willing to tear down their old walls and build something stronger. You have to understand that the version of you that keeps playing small, that keeps doubting, that keeps running back to comfort must be left behind. That part of you has no place in the life you are building. You cannot cling to the old and step into the new at the same time. You must choose. The person who constantly makes excuses cannot live in the same body as the person who achieves greatness. The one must die so the other can live. That is the sacrifice every winner makes. That is the price of transformation. The truth is, no one is coming to save you. No one is coming to carry you across the finish line. If you want change, you have to be willing to create it with your own hands. You have to take full responsibility for where you are and where you are going. That's the moment your power comes alive. That's when you stop being a victim of life and start becoming the architect of your destiny. This world belongs to those who take ownership, who rise each morning with fire in their chest, who decide that their past will not write their future. And yes, it will be hard. The old version of you will scream for comfort. It will whisper that you should give up, that it's easier to go back, that it's safer to stay the same. But safety never made anyone great. Comfort never built leaders. Ease never created strength. If you want to live a life that others only dream about, you must be willing to endure what others run from. You must stand in the fire long enough to be forged into someone unrecognizable. Every time you push past your limits, you prove to yourself that you are more powerful than you believed. Every time you keep moving when everything inside you tells you to stop, you build a discipline that cannot be broken. That discipline becomes your armor. That strength becomes your weapon. And soon, the things that once scared you, the challenges that once felt impossible, become stepping stones beneath your feet. Do not waste another day living like you are powerless. Do not waste another moment hiding behind fear. Your time is limited, and every second you spend doubting yourself is a second stolen from your future. You cannot get it back. You cannot pause life. You either rise now, or you stay the same forever. The choice is yours, and it must be made today. This is the call to become more, to shed your weakness, to kill the old version of yourself that has held you back for so long, to step into the fire and come out sharper, stronger, and unstoppable. You are capable of more than you can imagine, but you will never see it until you decide that nothing, not fear, not pain, not failure, will stand in your way. Rise now, step forward, become the person you were always meant to be. There comes a moment when you realize that staying the same is no longer an option. You feel it deep inside, a restlessness that refuses to be silenced. It is the call of your higher self, demanding that you rise, demanding that you become more than you have ever been. That voice will not go away because it knows you are capable of more, and until you answer it, you will always feel the weight of what you could be pressing against your chest. The truth is, you already know what must be done. You already know the habits that are destroying you. You already know the excuses that are holding you hostage. And you already know the discipline you've been avoiding. It's not about waiting for the perfect moment. It's not about waiting for someone else to tell you it's time. The time is now. The choice is now. Every day you delay is another day you hand over your future to weakness. Your mind will try to fight you. It will cling to comfort. It will whisper that you deserve rest, that you've done enough, that tomorrow is better. But tomorrow is a trap. Tomorrow is where dreams go to die. The only thing that matters is what you choose to do in this moment. Will you surrender to the old version of yourself, or will you rise and demand more? That decision defines everything. You cannot expect transformation without sacrifice. The old you must die for the new you to be born. That death is painful. It feels like ripping yourself apart, leaving behind everything familiar, walking into the unknown without guarantees. But that pain is proof that you are breaking free. That discomfort is the sign that you are evolving. Greatness does not come to those who wait. It comes to those who are willing to endure the fire. Every doubt you've ever had, every fear that has ever chained you, is waiting for you to face it. And the moment you decide to confront it head on, you realize it was never as strong as you thought. Fear loses its power when you move through it. Weakness fades when you refuse to give it life. The person you were yesterday cannot compete with the person you are becoming today. You are not here to repeat cycles. You are here to break them. Do not mistake struggle for failure. Struggle is the proof that you are moving. Struggle means you are pushing against the resistance that kept you small. Every tear, every setback, every night you wanted to give up was shaping you into someone unshakable. You may not see it in the moment, but every challenge is carving greatness into your soul. One day you will look back and realize that the moments that broke you were the same moments that built you. There will be people who doubt you, who tell you to slow down, who try to remind you of your limits. Do not listen. They speak from their own fears, their own chains. Their words are not about you. They are about the prison they live in. You are not bound by their beliefs. You are not defined by their doubts. You are defined only by the fire you choose to ignite within yourself. This is your time to rise. This is your moment to break free. No more waiting. No more excuses. No more giving power to fear. Stand tall. Step into the fire. Let the old you fall away and let the world see the version of you that refuses to be broken. You are stronger than your pain. You are greater than your doubts. And you are ready. The only question that remains is whether you will take the step now or spend the rest of your life wondering what could have been.